Hello, Chastity families. This is Meg Killingsworth, your Family Engagement Coordinator. And today I'm doing a little video to help with the free and reduced lunch application that is actually online. Families who apply online get a quick turnaround as to whether they qualify or not. It's about 2 days or less, whereas the paper copy can take about 10 days. So either way is fine. Some people prefer the online method because of the quick turnaround. So I'm going to walk you through how to do this today. And this is something that you have to apply for every single year. So it will be expiring in September. So if you need this and you had it last year, just know that you want to go ahead and apply again. So I'm on the Chastity website, and if you're not sure of the address, that can be found right up here. You would type that in on your phone or on your computer. And then Miss Bruce has put it under the quick link so that we can find that application super duper fast. It's right here. I'm going to click. When it pops up, we tried to direct you right to the application, but it didn't quite work. So this is from our nutrition department, and right in the middle of the page is where you can find the link. I'm going to click there, and then it is time to begin. So you can read through this to find out if you're eligible and everything. I'm going to fill it out like I am Kate and Kristen's mom and just kind of show you an example that way. So at the bottom, I'm going to click Start Application. And what's great is if you go over to the side too, and you needed Spanish, if you click on the English, it will also, you can also get Spanish. So it's English or Spanish here. So it says, let's start your application by getting some information about you. That was confusing for some families at Open House. They actually want you, whoever's filling this form out, to put in your information. So I'm going to put in Meg and Killingsworth and my email here at school. And then I'm clicking next. And then how many students are there living in your household? So I've got two. If you have family that might be living with you or whatnot, however many kids are in that household, you want to go ahead and put that. And then next. And then fill out the student name. Some people were asking about the student ID number, and Ms. Deb actually said that it's okay if you don't have the student ID number, it'll still take it. Also, when you click on the grade, if you have a kindergartner, you click and scroll down to find the kindergarten. That was a little bit hard at Open House 2 to kind of figure out. And then we fill in the birthday. Because I'm just doing an example, I'm just going to fill this out. If the child is foster care, homeless, migrant, or runaway, you would click one of those boxes. If not, then you continue. Then the ethnicity and the race. And then next. Now I'm filling in my information for my second child that lives in the house, or my second student, I should say. Again, I'm going to say I don't remember her student number, but she's in first grade here at Chastity. And then I'm going to fill in her birthday. Just for safe, or for quickness, I'm going to just fill something in. All right, and again, I would check if any of these applied to her: foster child, homeless, migrant, or runaway. And then the actual racial identity says that it's optional, so it looks like you can skip that if you would like to. Now, this was a little tricky for us. So if you are receiving SNAP or EBT, if you receive that assistance and you check yes, you need a case number. And Ms. Deb said it is a 9-digit number, and it would be on the letter that they sent. So you could make a phone call to find out that case number, but that's really important. The great thing is if you do qualify for SNAP and you fill out that case number, your free and reduced lunch application is pretty automatic. So that's important to have. The TANF, Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, or FDPIR, Food Distribution Program on Indian reservations. If you qualify for any of those, you want to fill that out. If you try to click on SNAP and hit next, it will not let you. So that's important to have that information before you go on. So I'm going to just put no, no one in our household. And then I'm telling, are there any other children in my household? I can add a child, or I'm going to put no other children. Other than Meg, are there any other adults in your household? A spouse or partner, grandparents that are living with you. And so I'm going to add an adult and add in my husband's name. And then we want to talk about the income section. So some common sources of income, a full-time or part-time job, if you get Social Security benefits, if the child's disabled or is the beneficiary of another person's Social Security benefits. You get money regularly received from extended family or money from a pension, annuity, or trust. You don't want to include anything that's infrequent that you like babysitting or mowing lawns. So does Kristen get income? I'm going to say no. Does Kate get income in our house? No. Does Meg have income? I do have income from my teaching, and Larry does. And then does Meg have income from any of the following sources? Money earned from a full or part-time job, military basic pay, cash bonuses or allowances for off-base housing, public assistance, including the Supplemental Security Assurance, alimony or child support, unemployment benefits or veterans benefits or workman's comp, Social Security disability insurance, strike benefits, retirement income, or any other income. So, and I get my income from my full-time job, so I'm going to put that. And is that money that comes from salary or wages, tips, commission, cash bonus, or net income? I'll put I'm on salary, and then this is where you have to enter your salary and the frequency that you're paid. Okay, so I'm just going to enter that I get $1,000 monthly. I'm going to hit next. And then I've got to fill in for my husband if he gets anything. And he gets money from his job. And he's on a salary. And I'm going to fill in the same for him. And then I'm going to hit next. And it's really important that you put in accurate numbers there. So take a look at a pay stub or look at your records when you're filling that out. And then you're going to fill out your address. So I'm going to use the school address for this one. You would fill out your home address, obviously. And then primary contact would be the phone number that you pick up the most. Okay. And then I think I filled out everything good there. Then you just double check your students that they're in correctly. If they were not in correctly, you can always edit and fix whatever needs to be fixed. Mine are looking okay. And then we've got our adults listed, and any assistance programs that you have would pop up right here. And then the income that you get is going to show right there. And then your contact information. Okay. Then you would click sign. and you would enter the last four digits of your social security number right here. If you didn't have one, you would click that. And then you would go down to the bottom. And this consent for disclosure, either you want to share your information with Medicaid or you do not want to share your information from the free and reduced price school meal application with Medicaid or SCHIP. Either one is not going to affect whether or not whether you qualify. So I'm just going to leave it blank because I'm actually not going to submit mine since it's not entirely all true. But then once you looked at this and decided if you wanted to share that, then you would go ahead and click submit. And that's the end of it. It'll come up with a confirmation page with a long number that you can check. But several people said that they got an email. So you might want to make sure that you got your correct email in there because they got an email within a day or two saying whether they qualified or not. Miss Deb has that information as well in the cafeteria. She's the only one that has access to that information, but if you ever had any questions, you could always call Miss Deb. That's Deb Mason in the cafeteria. If you needed help with filling this out or were having any trouble at all, you can call Miss Deb and you can also call me. So feel free to reach out to us. We would love to help you and let us know if you need anything. So I hope y'all are doing well and I will see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye bye.